Oh, hello there, yes. There's a certain level of amusement to be had from the fallout of Lawrence Fox on GB News. However, there are some serious points that perhaps need to be taken away from this. The first of which, I think, is something maybe that Lawrence Fox, Calvin Robinson, and maybe even Dan Wootton will be finding out over the next few days, which is rather like those weather girls that we had back in the 80s and 90s, the slim, blonde, vaguely sort of plastically attractive ones who would be in the spotlight for a few years. They were always replaced by somebody who was simply younger, but equally blonde and slim. Yes, and the problem with being a bigot for a living is that there's always another bigot behind you. It's not hard to be a bigot. Look at me, after all, indeed. But there's always going to be someone else that can do it better and probably a damn sight cheaper. I've heard on social media that Lawrence Fox was earning $600k for that gig. It's no wonder he's bitching about losing it, but I would be quite happy to go on his show and slag off trans people for half the money if you want to give that to me. And this perhaps should provide a salutary warning for the rest of them, because whilst they have kind of circled the wagons around their bestie mates, perhaps people like Carl Benjamin, who have used this as an opportunity to prove how much he isn't a misogynist, cough cough, maybe these people should reflect upon where they are, because Carl Benjamin is probably going to be once again stuck with his audience of 14-year-old American Nazis. And those kind of vaguely breakthroughy ones like Connor Tomlinson, and there's a video down below which you can watch with him and Deacon Blue, discussing what women need to do to meet their exacting standards. You can't make that up. Yeah, maybe these people should reflect that actually some of the fallout from the Lawrence Fox thing is that people will know exactly who they are. And it won't just be a random woman from Novara Media who gives Connor a hard time, but just pretty much anybody who'll ask him some quite pertinent questions, which won't be along the lines of, has patriarchy ever not existed? Anyway, no doubt this one will run and run. I'll look forward to my weekend on Twitter. Do have a lovely one.